Welcome back to the Goody Click, episode 20. You just sniff your mic.
I wanted to see if it got picked up. That's what I did.
Episode 21. Gonzo here with my boy Beeman with a confused face.
I'm not sniffing no mics.
I was just curious what all it picks up.
And Yuki, our official sniffer.
So yeah.
How's it going, guys?
So we make the wrong content. Or just jump right into something. So there's this thing going around on TikTok. It's been going around for a little bit where it's these people, they'll sit down in front of the camera with a straight face, and they would act kind of like how it's called NPC
the
content.
NPC challenge?
Yeah. And so they'll act just like the computers on the game, you know. They would do an emote. They say if it was flowers, they'll go, you know, or whatever they want to do. And just keep doing that every time they get a flower emote. Every time they get a cowboy emote, go yeehaw, whatever. Just they'll have their own thing that they want to do. But every time they get these emotes, they get it from people. They're paying for that. Mm-hmm. So they're getting like $3 for every cowboy. They're getting $5 for every rose they get, you know. And they would just sit there for hours on end just doing those little emote whatever over and over.
Have you seen it?
Over and over. It looks weird as hell, yeah. But the girl that popularized it, she was already saying that she gets like several $100s a day for doing that. And that's it. She would just sit there for like 2-3 hours and just be banking.
Bro, it's porn. It's porn. It's just like different ways and levels of porn, bro.
Yeah, but that's the thing. Like, there's no sexual content, no nudity, no nothing.
Right.
And she's literally just sitting there staring at the camera doing
but just
this
that
stuff.
control. That's like people fiend so much to like when stars go live, just to, you know, to everybody sending messages and just to get a response is just like feeling like they're at the concert and the person that's singing looks at them like
So weird.
Bro, people make so much money off of anything like that.
You should try it.
See, but the thing is, it's like,
bro.
I can't be mad at the people that are doing it.
At all.
I'm mad at the people that are giving them the money. Like, what do you do for a living? You just could throw away money. Like,
But
this.
right. But a lot of people throw away money for a lot less. People throw away money to women they don't even look. Man, my cousin told this story where he was like, it was some girls sitting behind him at a steakhouse, and they had a steak, big T-bone steak big cowboy steak comes out to this girl's table. He turns around like, "Hey, what type of steak is that?" And she's like, "Oh, it's a cowboy steak, blah blah. It's one of these." He said, "Oh, thank you so much. I'm getting one of them." He orders a steak. So that just led to conversation. So they're kind of all talking back and forth, and then the girl my cousin gets up to go to the restroom. The girl looks at him like, "Hey, you know, I just want to tell you real quick, it's so nice of you, you know, paying for our food and all of this." And he said he just kept walking. Like, he acted like he didn't hear it. He said while he was walking, and one of the girls was like, "Girl, he didn't even hear you. He didn't even hear you say that when you said that, whatever." So when they get back, they have to tell him, like, "No, we not paying for y'all's food," you know. And they get up, pay for their food, leave, don't say goodbye to them, no handshake, nothing. I'm
So
like,
they're just expecting to get their food paid for?
absolutely.
What the
Just
hell?
from a conversation.
Yeah.
That shows you right there what men are willing to do. So it'll be like, shoot, yeah, they gonna throw their money away to at least they making you do something. They want you to yeehaw for them. They want you to, because niggas will get their money to somebody they'll never see again. Never have any other type of interaction with. That's them niggas just doing stuff like that.
It's just
buying
it's
these
so
cowboy ribeyes for
weird.
these-
TikTok is just so weird. It's full of weird people. I
I feel
don't
like it's
understand.
exposing people. Like, we get to see all the weird people. We don't have to go to
Yeah.
these. We don't have to go to 3 hours to Austin to the gaming convention to see these weirdos. They
That's
they
another
right
thing to talk
here.
about.
They
But-
right here.
But yeah, like, I just don't understand it. I know TikTok could even be beneficial for some people, like usually small businesses. Literally be struggling, won't do anything. They get one little popular video on TikTok. That's it. They're blown up.
That's right.
They're set for life. So
Sushi-ya?
Yeah.
Sushi-ya, you knew about Sushi-ya first 2 years ago, right? 2 years ago was the first time you went? Yeah, when we went. That was the first time.
Yeah.
Okay, so before then, like before COVID, they had a consistent clientele, I guess, right? It was small though. Sometimes you go in, it wasn't busy at all. It was consistent. After COVID, I come in, they're busy as hell all the time. They got waits. I get there at night sometimes, can't even eat because the wait goes past their closing time. And I remember asking them, like, man, well, what happened after COVID? Y'all are booming now. This and that. TikTok. The youngest son put some of their videos and their food on TikTok. Blew the hell up. And I'm happy for them because they've always been cheap. They've always been very reasonable. They give you a lot of food. And it is always good. Always good. Really good. And,
it's really good.
Yeah, and it's the same people working there from the very beginning of time since I've been there. Same exact people. It's a family. So it's like, I'm happy that TikTok did right by them because they deserve all that business. They're going to have to grow some more sons, though, nigga, because they be working hard back there.
Do we got a TikTok?
Do we have a TikTok?
No. I don't even have a TikTok.
No, but like the Goody Click, does that have a TikTok?
Like, no.
No? See, look at that. We're already setting ourselves up for failure. We need a TikTok.
Just throw I'm not finna be yeehawing for nobody.
No, I'm not saying that. Just put something random. Put that guy selling those Pop-Tarts.
I mean, somebody's got to run it too. I just can't be the only one.
Oh.
A TikTok.
Look at the face he made. I'm gonna let y'all niggas know.
I don't even know how to use a TikTok. Not even gonna lie.
Not yeehawing. I'm not. I ain't hardly even threading.
I would yeehaw if it's giving me hundreds of dollars a day. Fuck it. Why not?
Did y'all, speaking of threads, you see their usage and memberships dropped significantly?
Yeah. It was just all the hype and attention it was getting, and it just
I don't even know what I'm there for. Like I was there, but I'm like, I guess that's why I don't have a Twitter. Like I don't hardly ever go to Threads.
So I don't know. Well, Threads isn't as good as Twitter because Threads is just whatever you and your friends are posting. Twitter feeds off of what you like, and then it posts it.
It seems like that's what they're doing though, because I'm getting people that I'm not added this. But I'm like, why I want to see this? I just go to Instagram with pictures. Maybe that's me. I'd rather read a picture book than a book.
That's what I told Brittany Renner. Yeah, you got a picture book of your book?
This is a picture at the front, and that was it.
I need a picture book so I can read it thoroughly.
Same.
But yeah, we need to make a TikTok. But this convention, before we say
anything
anything
we,
about it,
you know what he mean when he say we need to make a TikTok.
I know it is. I know it is.
Before we say anything about the convention, from 1 to 10, what would you rate it?
What?
The convention, the Classic Game Fest.
As a whole?
As a whole. Like, just your experience that you had just being there. Y'all were only there for like 20 minutes, but...
No, we were there for a little bit long.
We were there for like 2 hours.
Yeah, we were there long enough for my anxiety to reach number 10. Level 10.
So, I had a better time the last time I went. It was less crowded, and there was more vendors, like more variety of things.
Wait, you said you had a better time than last time, but you mean you better had a better time last time?
I had a better time last time.
Okay.
You said you had a better time than last time.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah, that's why I was confused. I was like, I know for a fact last time was not more crowded.
Last time was less crowded. We were able to park in the parking garage. This time we couldn't. There was a lot more going on then. I don't know if it was because they split it up or what, but...
Well, they did say that they had an upstairs we never went to.
They did, but that was pointless.
Yeah,
you went upstairs?
I think it was just like karaoke or some shit.
All it is like those meet and greets. But the thing is, they didn't have like a lot of memorable people, I guess you could say. I don't want to talk bad about anyone. I guess just someone that you were like, oh wow, I gotta go meet them. You know, it was like, yeah.
There was that guy from the NBA.
Boom shakalaka, bro. That picture of him on it with them headphones on and that mic, I know that he posed for that. Like I know that wasn't. They just went in and caught him in the middle of working. Yeah, that's why that was so funny to me. That dude looked like the most, I don't know, busiest. He like the guy that had the most going on there. Not like he had a lot of people coming to him, but like he looked like when he leave here, he finna go back. I don't know. He was doing pretty good for himself. Seemed like it. But I guess he's probably doing that everywhere and still making that money off of that.
Oh, absolutely.
I don't know, bro. So what would you rate it?
Maybe like a 4.
Yeah,
out of 10, or what are we doing?
Yeah,
out of 10.
4.
Yeah, I'm thinking maybe a 2.
Yeah,
because it was what I expected.
I was gonna go low because this is probably by far the worst experience I've had at a convention. And I've been to a lot of conventions. I've been to a convention in the gymnasium of a church, and it still wasn't as bad as that.
Oh yeah, the one forward.
Yeah,
that was cool.
And I don't know, just I think they were too focused on classic stuff that they threw away everything else.
That's it right there. I'm not that much into
for
classic.
Gaming conventions. You can't focus just in one era. You know, it's Classic Game Fest, but even before then, when we used to go, it had everything. You know, there was a huge variety in the vendors. Like here, the vendors, they were all almost exactly the same. They're all selling the same exact games, same exact Pokemon cards, same exact artwork. They're all the same, and it just didn't make it as fun. Like even for the events, you know, like the people that they had upstairs, I didn't know any of them back then. I didn't know any of them like I was huge fans of them, but at least I knew who they were. You know, when it came to like content creators, voice actors for certain people, you know, they had a lot more there. And then the space was a little bit bigger, a little bit more open as well. I don't know, maybe it's because they just didn't have as many people there, or I don't know how they did it. But also for tournaments, here they only had old school stuff. They only had the 64 Smash Brothers, Tetris, Mortal Kombat 2, 3.
That was 2.
You know, the old one more or less. But they didn't have the newest Smash Brothers. They didn't have the newest Mortal Kombat or Street Fighter, Tekken, like what they usually do each year here.
Now I will say it was interesting to watch people competitively play the old Mortal Kombat. That was different because it's almost like, are y'all even serious? Which I don't think they really were. Like they were trying to win, like they were trying to go hard, but the way it was. I liked it. The
previous years that they've had this, they still have those. They still have the old ones, but they also had the bigger ones. Because, like for example, Smash Brothers, they had a huge national. It was called like Low Tier City or something like that. Yeah, and it would be like hundreds of people just for that tournament. They'd even get like the top people to go and stuff like this. Here, they don't even have that. They only have just 64, and then only a max of 18 people could join. So that sucks. You know, it's like that just kind of kills the vibe for that, because you can't have a huge crowd that gets really into it and stuff like that. Because even if you weren't into, let's say like when they also had Mortal Kombat, like you didn't play Mortal Kombat, just hearing like the hype and all that stuff going on, they'd have it like on that huge projector that they had, and it was nice. But this one, it was whack. I'd give it about a 2 out of 10.
Yeah, and on top of that, bro, the people there are weird. Not and I expected it. Yeah, and not even the. You know, it's a certain demographic, so I expect that. That's fine. That it's not. It was the people that don't mind walking directly in front of you, standing directly next to you while you're looking at something, brazen up against, like I'm getting brazed up against, and I'm standing still. I'm like, bro, I wasn't even moving, and you. I am. It was. Oh my goodness. I didn't like that at all.
So for that, at least from what I've learned, just be a little assertive. And I don't know why. Like most people there just hate confrontation. So
absolutely.
If you're just even the slightest of assertive, everyone would just get away from
they
you.
part. But I'm like, I gotta do that to keep walking. I gotta like look a certain way. Like when they see you like beelining. That's usually when they move out the way.
Yeah. See, but you don't hesitate. You don't try to like sound quiet. Like,
but see,
when I'm trying to like find games, I'm like, "Excuse me, can you show me that game real quick?" Just, boop, they just all move.
But you could beeline because it was just you and Jessica and Aya.
I got that stroller.
Right, but and you got that stroller, that spearhead. I was with everybody. We were like in a small. We would go from here, and nigga, all that time people just. It was like the Matrix when Neo was first walking in the Matrix, bro, and everybody was, then we standing, kind of looking for people, and then while you standing, people walking past. Yeah, I ain't like that.
Yeah. Like I said, this is by far the worst one I've been to. Unfortunately, because
there was one black vendor. There was one black vendor out of everybody.
Yeah.
I did buy a magazine from him.
Speaking of
a comic book from him.
Do you have the magazine?
It is in my car.
Okay.
Because it's in my backpack. Yeah,
And
I
then
haven't
you
even
want-
pulled it out the plastic. Yeah, I need to pull it out
Yeah.
for you. It was dope. It was a black female action hero. I forgot what she does. I know she's a champion or something.
Did you get her number?
I did not. She wasn't even sitting there when. So the guy had. So what he's. I don't want people to be confused because this was a guy selling it. And he's like, "Did you get her number?" There was a girl sitting next to him that looked exactly. He probably based it off her. I don't know, but looked exactly like the cartoon character that he had, or his comic book character.
Yeah.
And she had a hairstyle just like her, and she had a championship belt, like a heavyweight
I'm probably
belt.
pretty
around
sure
her
he
shoulders.
probably based it off of her.
Maybe. Now the interesting thing is they didn't seem like they really knew each other very well. It's like she was there for hire, and maybe that's just how they are. But she wasn't talking. They weren't talking to each other like that. She wasn't doing much. She wasn't on her phone at all. That's why I'm thinking he was paying her to, be there as a model. I thought it was a brilliant idea though, to have her there. But yeah, she wasn't there when I bought the thing. I wasn't gonna try that anyway. Cause what if they are married? It went like that. She was beautiful. But the comic book character, I'm gonna find the name and then I'll let y'all know.
No, but I'm gonna try. I'm gonna try it again. I'm gonna see if it was just this one or if it's just how conventions are now. I'm gonna try Retropalooza in Arlington. They do it at that esports stadium.
Yeah.
Cause we did that one a few times as well, and that one was fun. So hopefully it's better.
What happened?
Yawning, bitch.
It was me. Shoot, you know what it is, boy. We went to that barbecue place again. When I brought them that barbecue back.
Oh yeah.
So we went to the farmer's market.
Mm.
Man, I ate too much, bro.
He had a whole box of nachos.
That was a whole box.
I haven't even eaten.
And a sausage on a stick.
That sausage on a stick, but it wasn't on a stick when I was eating it. I was tearing it apart. I was eating it.
Tearing it up.
I was
eating a banana with a spoon.
Absolutely. Nobody's catching me slipping. Nigga was like, bro, just eat out the stick.
He was over there doing this with these trying to rip it. I'm like, bro, it's gonna.
He thought the juice was gonna come out.
Like, nah, bro.
I'm a pro at that.
Put it in your mouth with the juices in there,
Let us.
Bro, what's wrong with you niggas on Sundays, bro? These niggas are extra kinky on Sundays. So yeah, but the trip to Austin was dope. I was asleep most of the time. It was a very enjoyable ride. Thanks to Carlos and his wife. Y'all did an amazing job getting us staring back.
He fell asleep with Jasmine. They were both knocked out.
Boy, and at first I was laughing at Jasmine because her head was flying all over the place, and then next thing I know, my head was flying all over the place, nigga. One of them times, Alyssa, I had woke. I was like. Alyssa was looking at me like that, and she was trying to look away, like, oh no, and then call me looking, but she couldn't. She was like, nah, I had a good time.
Oh yeah, it was fun. Like I said, it's always fun to go to this. It's just out of all the conventions I've been to, it's just been terrible. it was a bad one.
Them niggas was just so weird. Everybody had comb overs that. With water that nobody was using
water
gel
and natural oils,
natural forehead oils that was keeping
But I used like you said, there wasn't a variety of things.
Yeah, that's the main issue because I have a big ass game list that I'm trying to find, and going to each vendor again, it's the same goddamn Super Nintendo games that they all have.
I got looking fun in that fucking Monster Hunter game.
Yeah, because it's just when I'm looking at the Wii games, or real old Game Boy games that not Pokemon. And
but niggas did get there. What time did y'all get there?
As soon as the doors open.
Oh yeah, well, no excuse. Cause I was like, people did get there early and left, huh?
Yeah, but some vendors just don't have the stuff.
No, yeah, but I'm thinking they could have just cleaned them up because we saw a lot of people leaving by the time we got there.
Yeah.
But y'all were there from the doors open.
Mm-hmm.
So.
But some of those people do arrive. They know what they're looking for. They just get in and get out.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because I couldn't even find a lot of the games I was looking for, and I looked at every single vendor. So that just kind of proved it to me that they're all selling the same crap. You know, it's all the same game. Like,
what it's looking like a lot of them are trading companies.
That too.
A lot of them are trading companies. I think that's why they have a lot of their same stuff now. I think they're slowly taking over these events.
That and then the inflation for some of these prices. Like, yeah, there's inflation in real life, but for these games, it's ridiculous. Like a ridiculous amount. So, like for example, a 2DS. A 2DS, you can only find that for about like $70, $80. You know, no issue. There, I saw someone selling it for $155. You know, that's damn near double the price, and it's like that for a lot of other things. I saw a in-box Earthbound for the Super Nintendo. Normally, that was still about like $200. You know, it was still pricey. They were selling it for $1,500.
Is it the big one?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it was $1,500. So it's like, I don't know. It was so hard to find any sort of good thing there that wasn't completely overpriced or the same thing at 5 different tables.
So that was the plan for your birthday. I was just gonna go get you games there. I only found one, so
exactly.
I owe you.
So no,
September.
Me and Alan have high hopes for Retropalooza because I haven't been since I've been born, so it's been 2 years. But I think Alan said he went last year, and he said it was still good. So,
crazy.
Hopefully.
That was a good trip.
All right.
Aside from that, but what you got
Barbie,
for us?
Barbie and Oppenheimer.
Oppenheimer.
So, have y'all seen how much they made?
I saw how much Barbie made.
Yeah.
Like the first day.
Yeah, the first day.
Was it 50?
No,
I thought it was more, bro.
70.
Was it 70?
Spider-Man got 50. Yeah, it beat Spider-Man opening day. Oddly enough.
Yeah, it's gonna be Spider-Man.
Yeah.
I didn't know Spider-Man hadn't even reached $1 billion yet. When I was looking, I don't know why not, but
yeah, it's I generally think it's fake. Like it's no way.
So I don't know anybody that's seen Barbie yet.
So again, because I know we talked about in one of these episodes that these movies have been failing for the summer, and that they're like really hoping that Barbie and Oppenheimer does good. And I said it like last week. I meant to say it last Sunday, but we didn't do the episode then. I know the critics are gonna give this like just really high reviews just to make people go see it. You know, even if it was fake, like, they're gonna say it's like the best movies ever made, and be the top movies of the year, and all this stuff, and like so and so is super good, and whatever, just make people go see it. And it's true. I know Gonzo had looked at it when I was telling him, and at the time, what was it? Oppenheimer had like a 96, and Barbie was like a 94.
Yeah.
Rotten Tomatoes,
93, something like that.
Yeah, and I was like, see, these movies, they could be good, but I know they're not like that. I know for a fact. I can't say because I haven't seen them. I do plan on seeing both of them. Not at theater though.
Catch me on stream, bitch.
Yeah, they people are really hyping up. Even the people that are in it, Oppenheimer, like, this is one of Christopher Nolan. Now Christopher Nolan is a hell of a director. I'm gonna say that. I liked a lot of his movies. I liked Interstellar, by the way, which I saw like a couple weeks ago for the first time.
Yeah,
you saw that
movie?
Yeah. Have you seen it?
Oh yeah, I saw it a long time ago. Yeah.
Have you seen it?
It's a really good movie,
bro. That movie. It's been since that movie came out in 2014.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
it took me this long to see it, bro. Your boy is in it.
For Matthew.
Mm-hmm.
McConaughey.
Bro, I'm not gonna lie, bro. That movie's good, bro.
From the beginning. That Interstellar's already like a lot of talking stuff, and has some boring bits. If he's saying it's good, that's how you know even the boring bits were.
I was never really bored. I mean, I can say when they start explaining some things, you be like,
the science of some stuff.
But you come back.
It's a good movie. It's really good and interesting. But anyways, back to Oppenheimer. Oppenheimer is already history. That's why, like, yeah, it could be a good movie, but it's not going to be a 96 because it's something that everyone already knows. You know, it's taught. I learned this in, like, middle school, so I already know all about it. And then Barbie, I mean, Barbie's not going to give me an existential crisis.
You know what I'm wondering?
So it's like...
I was wondering about Barbie, bro. Is it the music that's gonna make it so good? Let me say this: I went to the Dallas Star Friday, right? We went to this place called Concrete Cowboy. They were all themed Barbie. All the women were dressed like Barbie. All the men were dressed like Ken. And they would eventually they played that Barbie song. And it was on a system. One of the first times I heard that Barbie song, like, throughout, like, on just thorough.
Which one?
A nice system.
The original by Aqua or the remix with Nicki Minaj?
Nah, that one.
That one.
Yeah, the original. The original. Yeah. And I was like, oh, okay, the song is jamming. Like, it was, because we all know the song, bro. It's just like Blue. I'm Blue. So, I was like, I can see how they can keep that movie fast paced and going and funny. And I'm not gonna go see it, but I was like, I don't know. Maybe it is, but I don't know what that was about. Yeah. People are really big on it's the pink, it's the Barbie, and it's the Ken.
I genuinely think it's just like overinflation of it. Like I genuinely believe it's not that good.
I thought that made sense though. Them really pushing up on these two movies for that strike, because a lot of things are weird now with that strike. Like I was telling you about, Anthony Mackie was promoting Twisted Metal, because they say they started the strike on like I don't know, let's say it was like a Thursday at midnight. He was promoting Twisted Metal heavy Wednesday night up until like 10 p.m. and then it was done. You know what I'm saying? It was done. But it's like he was trying to get it all out. Like it's definitely affecting people. But some people got projects that are coming out that they still had to promote. Stuff weird, bro.
But yeah, Barbie so far has 155 million and Oppenheimer's at 80 million.
Now, bro.
I do plan to see Oppenheimer just because I heard them say in the previews people were walking out from it. I'm like, what was he doing?
Yeah, see, I feel like that's fake because that's also another thing that people were like, it's like super dramatic. People were walking out, couldn't stomach it. There's like so much nudity
and I was
in
like,
there.
but people stayed through a Passion of the Christ.
Yeah, see, so that's why I was like, ain't no way, bro. They're just trying to just trick
but I don't know.
To go
people were walking out of Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. Have y'all seen that movie?
Nah, it's with Brad Pitt and
yeah. Oh, y'all haven't seen it? Bro, people walking out of that movie during the movie. I saw a dude walk out of the movie while I was there, but it was, you could tell he was so what it seemed like he was upset with the bro. Y'all done seen Quentin Tarantino movies. He doesn't care about anybody can die in that movie. Anybody can get beat up in that movie, right? So this girl got a canned good thrown at her forehead and like hit her straight in the forehead, nigga. And you know the way he animated it looks super real. That nigga saw that and said, I can't. Got up and left. Because girls getting beat up in that movie. But these were bad guys. So
did you walk out?
Hell no. I liked it. I enjoyed it. Nigga,
have you walked out?
I was like, throw another one.
Have you walked out at any movie?
Yes. I walked out a movie called Death at a Funeral. That's
with the comedy?
Yes, with Chris Rock, Martin.
Oh, okay.
Kevin Hart in it too?
Kevin Hart, Kevin Hart, Tracy Morgan, Danny Glover, Zoe Saldana, that
many people in there?
Yeah, the small guy from Lord of the Rings, from
Game of Thrones.
Game of Thrones. Yeah.
Peter Dinklage.
Yeah. I'm trying to think of some more people. But yeah,
that was a loaded cast.
Yeah,
extremely.
I don't remember that many people being on there.
That's why I was even that much more disappointed. Bro, I was in there from the beginning to about an hour. Like, what? The only thing I remember, the only thing I laughed at in that movie, Tracy Morgan was carrying Danny Glover, his granddad, his dad, whatever, because he was old. It was hot outside. And he didn't want to walk, or he was acting like a baby or something. He was like, I got you, whatever. I don't know. So he carried him. And then he found a bench. And he landed on the bench and threw Danny Glover off. It was like, oh, God, gotta replace my electrolytes. And at that time, I just ain't never heard nobody say electrolytes. That was the only part that I laughed at in that whole movie. So anyway, I walked out of there, bro. I could not do it anymore. It was horrible. I couldn't. It was horrible. I should have walked out on the Hulk. Huh?
You didn't walk out on Dick Spiders?
What? Oh, I should have walked out on that movie. Everybody that, listen, I could tell that whole theater wanted to walk out, but everybody in the back of their head was like, there's going to be something that's going to make up for this. He's gonna do something that's gonna. What is it? He's going to explain this, and he's gonna make up for everything he done put us through. And then when it ended. The most sudden ending in the world. Nigga, I should have walked out on that movie. And I should have walked out on the first Hulk. But I went to sleep.
Have you walked out on a movie?
I walked out on a movie, not because of the movie though.
Oh,
nah. Whatever you wanted to get, you ain't got.
But I guarantee. So here's the thing: the movie we went to go see wasn't a movie I was gonna watch anyways.
Ah, okay.
So I would have.
No, you gotta walk out because of the movie, not because of like outside forces. I guess not like the movie was just so terrible or so dramatic. Yeah, or so dramatic. You're like, I can't watch this.
I don't think I've walked out of anything.
Nah. What about you?
I'm poor. If I'm spending money to go to the theater, I'm not wasting that money.
That makes sense. See, I'm at theater all the time. Well, I used to.
You need to sign up for those memberships they got.
I be thinking that.
You do.
So if it was back the way it used to be, I would. Because I started going all the time. But if y'all have noticed, since COVID, like how we're hyping up Barbie and Oppenheimer, another thing about that, those are the only movies coming out. Yeah. You don't just hear about movies coming out like that.
It's a slow pace of movies.
Very. Because with COVID, bro, I remember during COVID.
I'm just going to stream it.
Bro, during COVID, they remember Tenet was one of the movies that actually came out to theaters.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I remember that. Yeah.
Bro, they had, you know, when you go to the movies, they have like 6 posters with all the up and coming movies that coming soon. Nigga, was 6 posters of Tenet. No lie, 6 posters of Tenet. They had almost every theater showing Tenet, and then like the theaters they were showing like retro movies like Michael Keaton Batman 2.
Just have something playing.
Yeah.
The Titanic.
Anaconda. Yeah, it was stuff like that. And bro, that's why ever since then there's never been just a consistent formula of like, or there's never been a consistent diet of movies that are just dropping. So it doesn't really make a point to me to do that because I'm not going to the movies like that. Last time I was in the movies, shoot, I can't even remember. It wasn't that long, but what's the last movie? Was it Spider-Man? No, The Flash.
The Flash. Yeah.
You saw it again though, right? You saw it twice?
Mm-mm.
No, okay.
Nah, I'm gonna see it when it comes out, which it should be.
Speaking of movie and membership,
should come out soon.
Y'all gotta remind me, since we see the stuff at Showbiz, apparently the membership card that I have, they no longer carry. But they don't cancel it.
They still honor it.
Yeah, they still honor it. But since they can't really read if I have rewards, I just automatically get like a 20 or 30% off for everything.
Nigga, bro, you gotta make sure you remind them every time you get them tickets.
Yeah,
them turtle tickets coming up.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Was it like August 2nd?
Yes.
It is August 2nd. That movie is going to be dope.
Yes. Yeah, I completely agree.
And they got the rumors that Fortnite's gonna be dropping turtle skins.
I'm on it, bro.
But I wonder how they're gonna look. Like, which turtle design are they gonna use? Are they gonna use this like this movie?
He be Leonardo, right? Yeah, you be Leonardo.
Yeah.
When we play with the turtles?
Yeah.
Because he gonna be Donatello?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It would only make sense for them to go based off the movie.
Yeah, because, I mean, they could do, like, the old, like, 90 cartoons or the, like, those, not 90. Yeah, the 90s, right? Or the 80s?
Yeah.
Those 90s.
are 90s. Yeah, that's right.
Them the ones I used to watch.
Yeah. And then the early 2000s, like the one I watched, where, like, their eyes are all white. They have, like, no pupils or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Well, these newer ones gonna have that, too. They're gonna be
they're all white?
All white. I think when they're, like, in battle, when like, they're fighting, they go to white.
Oh, so like anime.
Yeah.
So it changes when they start fighting and stuff. I was about to say, like, I swore in the trailer they had pupils and whatnot.
Yeah.
Okay.
But they released another trailer.
Yeah.
Or a clip, and then they had the white eyes.
Oh, I ain't seen that. The only news clip I seen was that Nardo.
The Nardo one. There's that one, and then there's one where they're on the rooftop talking about what they're gonna do. Because they went out on a mission, and that's another clip. And I think there's one more.
You talking about the one when it was like, what is there to be scared of or something? When they dropped, they threw something.
They threw the shuriken at the watermelon.
Yeah, and it went over the. You talking about that?
No, it's a different one.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I'm ready, bro. I'm ready. It's hella diverse. That's bro. I'm so in love with that movie. It's hella diverse. That's all I care about.
You think it's gonna be like a trilogy they're gonna make, or just the one movie and that's it?
I think so. Especially with whose theory was that? Was it yours? Or was it yours? Then they're just gonna be mutants. Y'all don't think Shredder's gonna be?
Oh no, I said Shredder was gonna come in the second movie. That
was
show Shredder at the end.
So they definitely doing some
yeah.
type of trilogy.
Yeah.
I think Spider-Man is gonna start a lot of things. A lot of people are gonna try to give characters the capability of having their own film, like making them all interesting. Yeah. Everybody's going to be interesting. So if they want to end up doing, you know what they really could do with this? Just how they're doing with Spider-Man, how we talk about going from the first to second, it's darker. Mm-hmm. And you know that the third one,
the last Ronin one,
exactly,
where they all die,
because they can get older. They're so young now.
Yeah.
And when you look at that transition, like, dang, they went from super goofy to
dead. Super serious.
Yeah.
They might change that up though. They may not end up. I don't think they would kill them in the movie. Maybe.
I don't know. That's the whole point of the thing.
Oh, that's the whole point.
Actually, they had a movie,
one. But they may kill them. They may do something like different dimensions.
They just made a movie recently. It's on Netflix, I think, where it's kind of like the last Ronin. They're in time, but Krang ends up winning, and so Michelangelo goes back in time to warn the turtles again, so that they can prepare to fight.
I can see something like that.
A lot of people don't know the turtle universe is pretty open out there.
Yeah,
because there's a lot. There's one where Raphael's the Shredder.
Oh yeah, that one too. Yeah,
they team up with Batman.
Mm-hmm.
They team up with somebody else.
The Power Rangers. Yeah,
the Power Rangers. Don't they fight Wolverine? Or am I thinking of?
I don't think they ever did anything with Marvel.
No.
Mm-hmm. I don't think.
Who am I thinking of to fight Wolverine in? The Predator?
Yeah, Predator.
Yeah, maybe so. Okay.
Yeah. Wilding out.
That they did fight with the Power Rangers, right?
Mm-hmm.
Boy, what did they redo Power Rangers to make it good?
Like an animated style, or like a live action again?
I feel like Power Rangers has to be live action.
Nah, make it anime, because then you're gonna get these goofy looking bad guys again.
Yeah,
but they gotta
like the
change
over the top, like the whoa, and they start backflipping and stuff.
But animated Power Rangers is kind of like, what do you have at that point? Like anybody could be animated Power Rangers. Like anybody could. It ain't gonna work, like anime style.
Because they could do it that way and then kind of have it kind of like how the Spider-Man movie is, so they could have Power Rangers from like all the different ones coming together. Bro,
that animation style, that Kid Cudi movie and Spider-Man, I agree. Because that to me is the perfect blend. Yeah, it still feels real. It's good enough for me to watch it, because it's hard for me to watch animated movies. I can watch that though.
Honestly, because Power Rangers are based off those Japanese stuff, so they could actually make it anime.
Yeah, but I just feel like who gonna from what we loved about Power Rangers.
I don't
know. They need to just hold them off for a little bit, because I still ain't seen that movie. I ain't gonna watch. I ain't gonna let them.
The Netflix one?
Yeah.
I ain't gonna let them.
Right?
Nah.
No, I swear one of y'all did.
Nobody
disrespect my my feelings for them.
I heard it was
not gonna let them disrespect themselves in front of me.
One of the black dudes still has a haircut and a hairline.
Zach.
Yeah.
Yeah, I seen it, bro. I seen it, bro. Nah. He said one of the black dudes. There's only one black dude ever, nigga.
Black Falcon.
What was he? Wasn't he yellow?
Green.
No, he was green.
Come the Green Falcon. It's gonna be a problem if you keep saying Black Falcon.
What else was it?
Ubisoft for games. So Ubisoft is doing this thing. They just recently said that if you don't plan your account for like a certain amount of time, I think it was like a few months or something like that, they just delete it. All your games, everything.
Delete your games.
Yeah. They just deny you access to your games, or to the stuff that you bought on those games. So even if you rebuy it, you still won't have all the stuff that you've already purchased. So imagine like you just don't play for a few months. You sell your PlayStation or whatever, and you're like, okay, you know what? I want to play some For Honor. It's not there, so you got to rebuy it. And then when you get it, all those heroes that you had are just gone. You have to rebuy them all over again.
I hate Ubisoft, bro. You niggas don't make good games and then do something crazy.
So, have you watched the trailer for the Mayan?
Yeah.
What you think? I know you're not a huge fan of Farm.
Did y'all watch the gameplay stream that they had for it?
I did.
Yeah.
I saw
most of it.
His heavies is with the paddle. His lights is with the spear.
Yeah. So he can mix up like a whole bunch of stuff, and then he has like that stalking stuff. Too.
Yeah. Where he can just that one attack, we can leap.
He can do one attack, but he can move faster.
Right.
Yeah.
Bro, my favorite part about that whole trailer is that sound, where it sounds like so. How many times have you seen it? Once.
I saw twice.
Okay. Did you notice that sound in the background? Like it was like somebody was screaming or crying.
Where he's blowing into his
Yeah,
skull?
he's blowing that whistle.
Yeah.
Bro, so the first time I saw it, I was like, I just thought that was the ambience. But I thought it was clean. Just how he looked, how he got up and was mad, how he screamed. I was like, damn, they really make these niggas look real. Or feel real. And I looked at it again, I was like, oh, that sound's coming from that whistle. I was like, oh, that's like a, like supposed to be intimidating. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Then I went and looked it up. It's some kind of like a death whistle or something like that. But it makes that sound of somebody crying like they getting killed or something.
Yeah.
I mean,
that was dope.
I know his animations are meant to look real because they have like an actual actor using the
mocap.
Yeah, and they said that the actor he broke the weapons.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, like actually like swinging them and stuff like that. Like for the testing and whatnot, and he broke them.
What I liked about it, what I like about a lot of their arsenals is like, you think, okay, when you think you want to be balanced, you think of a sword. Like you want a sword, so you have like so much mobility, you can get in, get out. Then people with sword and shield, you're like, man, they feel like that they're burdened with so much, but they're so skilled at how they do it is clean. To see this dude with a paddle and a spear, it's like, bro, if I'm fighting, I'm throwing one of them hoes down. I'm just trying to get to it. So when they showed that, I was like, how is he gonna be able to fight well when he got
weapons?
Yeah, because he swing it, then he flipped the spear and catch it, and then he stab it. I'm like, bro, there's so much time. That stuff is always intriguing to me. I'm like, why would they do something like that? And they're not balanced. Why not two paddles? Or two spears? So it's really cool to see how that makes sense and how they break it down. And then the fact that it's us. The funniest part, everybody's in those categories, like them blocks. You were in there when we were talking about that? Mm-hmm. Bro, they got
on the right side.
We said it was the others.
Yeah.
I said it was the help. Nigga, because they got the Vikings,
who asked?
the Samurai.
It was Eagle. Eagle asked,
was like, where they are.
Yeah, I was like, the others.
Bro, we over there in the help. In the what is it? The niggas. It's a pirate. It's a pirate. It's like a, I don't know what she is, like a small gladiator.
Some random ass warrior.
Random warrior, bro. But her moves are clean. She got like a little mace club and a small shield. And she does wrestling moves with it. And then she clean. And then you got the dang, what's his name?
The token black guy.
What's his name? Well, he's not token because they made him from Egypt.
He's Egyptian, right? Yeah.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, whatever. Anyway, him, and then you got the Aztec, the Mexican guy. That's the closest we're gonna get for now.
They segregated us in the game.
Nigga, segregated us in the game. Niggas don't even have 4 black people, 4 Mexicans. Nigga, it's us. It's the rest.
The rest of the
last. That was called The Last of Us. Nigga, this is the last update that they got. We are the last of us. But hey, I think they put us together. That's what I care about.
On the last year support. Watch. Next year they're going to be like, For Honor is no longer going to be playable.
Exactly. That's what I'm
shut
saying.
down servers.
That's why they delete people's names now.
Mm-hmm. That's why they added us finally.
That's what I was telling y'all from the beginning. I was like, oh, bro. The black dude came a year ago.
Yeah.
I didn't realize it was that long ago.
Mm-hmm. We just been away from the game for like 2-3 years.
Yeah. Because even when that happened, I was like, I'm going to get back on. I'm going to buy him. And then I just didn't do it.
But anyways, yeah, Ubisoft just canceling people's accounts because it's for all their games, so like all of their Tom Clancy games as well. Watch Dogs.
Why are they doing this? Like, is there a reason? Like,
no, they just say if your account is inactive, they're just gonna shut it off.
So it's pretty much play our games.
Yeah, no, that's what it is. I think it's to get more activity because they're still putting money into these old games. Like they still have a new release. On For Honor, so I think that's their way of getting people.
They're gonna make For Honor 2, and they're gonna take away those characters.
And there's gonna be a new line of white people.
A new line, next gen white folks.
With next gen skin change.
Next gen whips, bro. I know this nigga don't have no whip, bro. What is this nigga Indiana Jones, bro? Something ain't right. Then we'll say Border Patrol.
This is the plantation. Oh man, why are we fighting at this house?
Nigga, why don't they got no armor on? Why
my nigga got a suit on?
Speaking of that, since we were talking about racism and stuff like that, the guy from Florida, what's his name? DeSantis.
Actually,
the governor.
He was saying, so he just passed something that schools are required to teach students that slavery was actually beneficial for the slaves because it taught them useful skills that they could use in life.
Bro, where is this?
Florida.
Well,
but how did these people survive in Africa before you guys?
Yeah, so again, slavery was beneficial. What? That it was required for them, for the slaves, and that whatchamacallit, that schools are no longer allowed to say anything negative about slavery.
No, I remember that. I remember to not be able to say negative or speak about slavery.
Yeah, well, he just passed it, and then he's also the man that's running for the Republican presidency.
Who
he already lost.
Again? Oh, he did.
I thought he's still in the running. I thought
no, he's in the running. I'm just saying he's
time.
already gonna lose.
What's his name?
DeSantis.
Okay.
Yeah, he's the governor of Florida.
That nigga ain't finna get up there.
I don't know, cause I mean, like, Trump said some racist stuff, but this man is, cause he has that about slavery, and then again, like, no immigrants or whatever could work there.
But Florida don't. Florida's already feeling that.
Yeah.
People are like, this nigga already fucked up the state. We don't need him fucking up the country. You already showed that you can't handle your state. You're not gonna be able to handle the country.
Florida just needs to fall into the ocean already.
Just slowly sink.
Boy, I thought I was bad the other time. That nigga said Florida need to fall in the ocean.
You were bad.
Oh my god, man. Florida is wild, bro. All the wildest stuff come out of Florida. Like, all the wildest news come out of Florida.
Yeah.
And they be the dumbest shit. Like, what?
The stupidest stuff. So, what happened else in Florida? Wasn't he trying to build something? Trying to build something out there. He was trying to do something to people coming over. What?
Like the immigrants can't work.
Yeah, was it they can't work? I thought it was.
That was what started everything. Was that he was gonna pass a law that kept immigrants from working.
Yeah,
and there was something more drastic after that. I thought. Was it?
It was that, and then he's super anti against the. What is it? The community?
LGBTQ.
I'm sorry, I can never.
LGBTQ plus.
There you go.
But yeah, he pretty much made it to where, like, trans people can't get surgery over there.
But was he the same person that's against it? But they also have video of him at gay clubs, or am I thinking of somebody else?
I was going to say getting it. I was like, he got 2 dicks or something. What you talking about?
I think am that him or is that somebody else?
I thought that was what's the actor's name?
No, it's somebody in government.
Oh, shoot, I don't know. All I can think about is that actor. What's that actor's name? Where he was caught with like a trans woman.
Oh man, who? You gotta be more specific.
There was a few of them.
A few of them.
He
and Young Buck.
He's a comedy actor.
Oh, you talking about a long time ago?
Yeah.
Talking about Eddie Murphy.
Eddie Murphy. There you go. Yeah, that's what I was thinking of.
Oh, he did get caught. Huh?
Something like that. I don't know. It was
maybe,
in a car.
Maybe it was his brother.
He didn't get caught in the act. It was like he got caught giving him a ride home or something like that.
Maybe he's just being helpful.
That's true. You guys see good.
Bro, so how about this? So I know we don't have sports to talk about, but just really quick. Did y'all hear about Dwight Howard? What he got accused of?
Mm-mm.
Okay. I'll just leave it at that. Dwight Howard, y'all check it out. Y'all know there's been a lot of rumors in the past about Dwight Howard being LGBTQ plus. Under the covers, right, or whatever. But man, this dude just got accused of sexual assault again. Or no, this is not again. I think this may be the first time. Other times,
I thought you were just gonna say something just like Eddie Murphy, like, oh yeah, he was caught in a car.
Nah,
like,
bro, this dude
shaking.
was caught like text messages, and, bro. It was. I don't even have to get into detail, but it was
Sexually assaulting a man.
yeah, like at a restaurant. Hands under the table, doing crazy stuff. Anyway, listen, bro. I've seen a video with him. The video
of that?
No.
Like you decided to watch that?
This was like after the Lakers won the championship or something, right? When they were in the playoffs.
Yeah.
And they were like, Dwight Howard, like the coolest man. Never too high up to talk to his fans or something like that, right? That's what it was.
Yeah.
And like I said, we just won. He was a part of the Lakers championship, so I'm checking it out. It's at nighttime. He's driving through the crowd. And they're like, Dwight. He like kind of saying what's up. Like he's saying what's up to everybody, and it's like he lets a fan get in the car.
Yeah.
But when you see the video, it was like it like the dude may have been random, maybe or maybe not.
Mm-hmm.
And like Dwight kind of like look at him. He's like, "Yeah, what's up, man? What's up?" He tell the dude like, "Yeah, you know, like whatever. Come on, like, hey, what's up, Dwight? Something." He's like, whatever. And then he gets in the car and Dwight, it looked gay. It looked like
hand on the thigh driving on,
possibly, but real like secret, and it didn't look right. It didn't look like what I thought I was gonna see. Like I was gonna see him.
Nothing wrong with this, by the way.
No, it's not. But
it's
I
the
mean,
fact that he won't accept it.
Yeah, even that's fine. But it's just like I'm just saying. I saw that and it was like, ooh, that didn't look right. Something about that just. Then you looking at the comments, everybody saw the same thing I saw, and the dude even looked kind of strange walking around the car, like, oh, this didn't look. Because at first it was like, oh, maybe that's his weed man, but it just.
That's true.
It was so.
Maybe it is his weed man. They just have a special pricing.
Listen, I let it all go, and then this whole thing happened, and I was like, "Oh, Dwight, golly!" Because remember they were saying he was messing with some guy, and then remember he messed his back up, and everybody was saying that's how he did it. Getting his back. That's what they were saying. I dismissed that, and then this stuff happened. So anyway, that's our sports for today.
So was that in Taiwan or was that here in America?
That's interesting. I think that was here. It was here when that, but I think that happened like maybe a year ago, a couple years ago or something. I think
that's wilding out, bro.
Did you see what they said he did?
Haven't got into it.
All right, leave it.
I'm gonna read up on that.
Boy, they got the text messages.
That's what
this
I saw.
will continue next week.
Yeah. So all right,
we're gonna be here next week. He said he wanted to blank his blank.
Wet mouth eggplant. What?
Georgia peach.
Next. We good?
That's all I got.
That's all we had?
I got.
That's it. Hey, we had barbecue today.
For sure.
We're tired. We still pushed on. Brought y'all these messages. We appreciate y'all for listening.
Absolutely.
That's just my part. I want to put that out there.
And if you are in Dallas, visit that farmer's market, Smith's Barbecue.
Is it Smith's Barbecue? Smith's Spot.
Smith's Spot Barbecue.
Yeah.
That's how they are on Instagram. Also, off the chain.
Super cool dude.
Mm-hmm.
It's black owned.
Ooh, imagine eating there with a Dutch Bros lemonade.
Boy,
well,
we had something similar.
Something similar.
Yeah.
So you could get the porch swing teas and lemonades to complement that.
Yeah.
Because they're right next to each other.
Oh, okay.
So.
Yeah, it was good. Cool dude. He owns it, runs it pretty much mostly by himself, and his mother.
Yeah.
His mother. Looks like he got his family out there now.
Lovely lady too.
Yeah.
That was the on the register, right?
It sure was. Yep.
So definitely check them out. But that's all we got for today.
We out of here, folks.
Yes, sir. Y'all take it easy.
Good guys finish last.
We love y'all.
Peace.